Wednesday, week 19, push day. Still dealing with a little bit of pain in the lower back. Almost feels like a pinched nerve, so I'm gonna go see the chiropractor later today. So today's workout is gonna be another recovery workout. I'm not gonna go really hard on the legs, but I think I can go pretty good with the chest, with the shoulders, with the triceps. And then we get to the legs, we'll see how it goes with that core stabilization, low back, lunge, split squat exercise. So let's get into some presses to start it off. The easiest way I found to put it on for the chest press is put it on this side, swing it around your back, get it where you want it lined up, hook it up, and that way it's got both bands together. Then just get your adjustment. Get the tension out there. This is about where you want to come back at. Oh, 35. Really try to flare my elbows out more on that to get more chest activation. Whew. Finish the chest off with the crossovers. 25. And totally flexing the chest as hard as you can when you get that cross. And try and go all the way to the elbows as long as you can. Oh. On the overhead press, make sure you lock your hips down and keep your core tight while you're driving straight up and back with your shoulders. Hamstring. Hamstring cramped up a little bit when I went down. I got 22 total. Yeah, coming up, really want to flex the shoulder and just push that back and just tighten those shoulders up as much as you can to keep that tension on your shoulder with no tricep. Just use the shoulders to go back, up and back. All right, for triceps, I'm gonna do the black band with the X cross. Top one over left shoulder, bottom one over right shoulder. Get the balance set up right. Duck under. Oh, 24 total on those. I was really keeping the hips locked down, core tight, and just trying to drive with the triceps alone, trying not to use any chest or anything else. Of course, towards the end, as your triceps get tired, then your chest wants to come in to help out, and you can really start to feel that burn between the chest and tricep at the end. All right, so I went with the dark gray band. I don't want any more stress of the dark band pulling me forward, which is putting a lot of strain on the lower hips. So I want to try and keep as straight up as I can and just drive with the leg and keep the core up and down. And I'm just going to go as far as I can with this, just to rehab until that right hip pain goes away. Hopefully that'll be an adjustment today. Oh, 15, that's good. I felt that. I was going down to 90 degrees with the leg here. So that was pretty deep. And I don't want to push it anymore. We'll take a break, catch our breath, and come back. Do the right leg. We're gonna get what we can get some blood into this right hip. Maybe that'll ease up some of the strain back there. I'm not gonna go too long or too heavy on this. Just want to get some activation. Ah, 15's good. I can feel it starting to. That felt good back there. I can feel the blood rushing to my thigh. So I got some good activation. I just don't want to push it too hard. I think what I was doing with the black band, when I was getting up to the 20 reps or whatever, I was really pushing it. And that black band was really pulling you forward. And then you're trying to drive up with those hips extended, trying to get those last few reps. So if you're starting to pull forward, you're done. Keep straight, up and down, even if you have to go quarter reps. But it's the minute you start coming forward, stop. You don't want that hip flexors to really get. For today's push exercises. Felt good on the chest, crossovers, shoulder, and triceps. All felt good and strong. Legs felt good. Just didn't want to push it any farther with the low back and the hip flexors still having a little bit of firing issues. I think that was the combination of my issues. I was pushing it so hard for the past couple weeks with the black band, doing the deadlifts, the bent rows, and the hamstrings, putting a lot of strain onto those hip flexors as the band was pulling you down, either with the deadlifts, the bent rows, or the split squats. That band starts pulling you down, your back bends and bows. It puts a lot of strain on the low back and hip flexors. So don't make that mistake. Stay with the band that you can, especially with the split squats. Keep erect, straight up and down until you go to fail. If that band starts pulling you forward because you're getting tired, don't do it. Get stronger in the legs. Don't let it pull you forward to where you're doing the last 4 or 5 reps with your back bent forward, trying to eke those out. Just drop down a band. Or I think next week I'm just going to add in an extra set of legs to really burn them out. Maybe some 2 leg squats after the split squats, just to finish them off. So that's it for Wednesday, push day. Tomorrow pull, rehab. Let's see what we can get.